Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gagaween. Get ready for a spectacular adventure today, because we're diving into a classic Smurfs 3D tale that's perfect for Halloween. Have you ever wondered what would happen if our little blue friends from Smurf Village encountered something not from this world? Well, you're about to find out. Let's get right into it as the Smurfs meet a real-life alien. It's a beautiful, quiet night in the Smurf Village. The stars are twinkling, the mushrooms are glowing softly, and everything seems perfectly peaceful. But wait, what's that sound? Up in the sky, a strange light zips across the darkness, getting brighter and brighter. It wobbles, spins, and then crash. Something has fallen into the enchanted forest, not too far from the village. Inside his lab, Papa Smurf is busy with his potions, as usual. He looks up from his bubbling cauldron, his brow furrowed. He felt that tremor. What in the name of Smurf was that? He wonders aloud, stroking his long white beard. He senses something unusual, something powerful, and definitely not of their world. He decides he must investigate this strange disturbance at once. He grabs his walking stick and heads out into the night. Meanwhile, a few other Smurfs were also startled by the crash. Brainy Smurf, who was, of course, reading a very important book titled Theories of Everything, is convinced it's a rare meteorological phenomenon he predicted. He rushes out, eager to prove his genius. Clumsy Smurf, who was just trying to carry a stack of Smurfberry pies without dropping them, tumbled over from the shockwave, sending pies flying everywhere. And Jokey Smurf? He immediately thinks it's a great opportunity for a new prank. A big one. As Papa Smurf makes his way through the forest, he follows the trail of broken branches and a strange, glowing green goo. The air smells electric. He's cautious, knowing that the forest holds many secrets, but this feels different. The glow gets stronger, and soon he arrives at a small clearing. And there, in the middle of it, is something incredible. It's a small, silver spacecraft, shaped like a shiny metallic acorn, half buried in the ground and smoking gently. Before Papa Smurf can get any closer, he hears rustling in the bushes. Out pops Brainy, looking triumphant. Just as I calculated, Brainy exclaims, pointing a finger in the air. According to my almanac, this is a celestial metallic spheroid. Just then, Clumsy stumbles into the clearing, tripping over a root and landing face first in the green goo. Gosh, this stuff is slippery, he says, looking up with a sheepish grin. Suddenly, a small hatch on the side of the spacecraft hisses open. A ramp lowers, and a shadowy figure appears at the top. The Smurfs freeze, their eyes wide with a mix of fear and curiosity. What could it be? Is it Gargamel with a new bizarre invention? Is it Azrael in a strange costume? The figure slowly walks down the ramp. It's small, about their size, but it's not blue, it's purple. With 3 big curious eyes and 2 little antennae that wiggle nervously. The little alien looks just as scared as the Smurfs. It holds up its 3-fingered hands in a gesture of peace and lets out a series of high-pitched beeps and boops. Brainy, of course, immediately tries to decipher the language. Judging by the tonal frequency, is clearly asking for directions to the nearest asteroid belt. He declares confidently. Papa Smurf, however, uses his wisdom. He sees the fear in the creature's eyes and the way it's shivering. He steps forward slowly, a warm, gentle smile on his face. Welcome to our forest, little one, Papa Smurf says calmly. We mean you no harm. The alien seems to understand the kindness in his voice, even if it doesn't understand the words. It points a shaky finger at its damaged ship and lets out a sad little warble. It's stranded. Its ship is broken, and it can't get home. Clumsy, now cleaned up, walks over and offers the alien a Smurfberry he had in his pocket. The alien hesitates, then takes it, sniffs it with his tiny nose, and takes a bite. Its 3 eyes light up with delight. Just as things are starting to get friendly, who should appear but Jokey, carrying a large box with a bow on it. Surprise! He yells, holding it out to the alien. Papa Smurf quickly intervenes. Jokey, not now. This is not the time for your pranks. Jokey looks disappointed but understands. This is a serious situation. They have a visitor from the stars who needs their help. All right, Smurfs, Papa Smurf announces. It looks like we have a new friend to help. First thing tomorrow, we'll see if we can fix this spaceship. The next morning, the entire village is buzzing with excitement. News of the alien visitor has spread like wildfire. Hefty Smurf is ready to lift the heavy parts, and Handy Smurf has his toolbox out, examining the strange engine with fascination. The alien, who they've nicknamed Glimmer because of the way its skin shimmers, is trying to explain how the ship works using a series of beeps and by drawing pictures in the dirt with a stick. Handy is a genius with tools, but this is unlike anything he's ever seen. The ship's engine seems to be powered by some kind of glowing crystal, which has shattered into pieces. Gosh, Papa Smurf, Handy says, scratching his head. I don't think we have anything that can fix this. The crystal is broken beyond repair. Glimmer's antennae droop sadly. It seems all hope is lost. How will it ever get back to its family light years away? But Papa Smurf is not one to give up easily. He remembers an old legend, a story about a hidden cave deep in the mountains that holds crystals with immense energy, the Heartstone crystals. They are said to glow with the light of 1,000 stars. It's a dangerous journey, but it might be their only chance. Smurfs, we have a mission, he declares. We must find the Heartstone cave and bring back a crystal for our friend. A brave team is assembled. Papa Smurf to lead the way with his wisdom, Hefty to clear any obstacles, Brainy to navigate with his, supposedly, accurate maps, and Clumsy. Well, Clumsy insists on coming to help, and you can't say no to that big heart. Glimmer stays behind with Handy and the other Smurfs, who promise to keep it safe. The journey begins, full of challenges and teamwork, as they venture into the unknown parts of the forest. Meanwhile, back in the village, Smurfette is showing Glimmer all the beautiful flowers in her garden. Glimmer communicates that on his planet, the flowers sing. Smurfette is amazed. Glimmer then uses its unique alien ability to create small, harmless illusions. It makes a flock of glowing butterflies appear, dancing around the Smurfs, who laugh with delight. They're realizing that even though Glimmer looks different, it's not so different after all. It loves beauty, friendship, and fun, just like they do. As our heroes reach the crystal cave, they find the entrance guarded by a grumpy mountain troll. But Papa Smurf, using his quick thinking and a bit of Smurf magic, manages to trick the troll into a deep sleep. Inside, the cave is breathtaking. Thousands of crystals glitter on the walls, casting rainbows everywhere. They find the perfect heartstone, glowing with a warm, powerful light. With hefty strength, they carefully extract it and begin their journey home, triumphant. They return to the village just in time. Handy Smurf carefully places the new heartstone into the spaceship's engine. There's a hum, a whir, and then the ship lights up, good as new. Glimmer jumps up and down, beeping and booping with joy. It's time to say goodbye. Glimmer gives each Smurf a hug, a little different from a Smurf hug, but just as heartfelt. It gives Papa Smurf a special small glowing pebble as a thank you gift. With a final wave, Glimmer gets into its ship. The hatch closes, and with a silent, graceful lift, it shoots up into the night sky, a tiny star heading for home. The Smurfs watch until it disappears completely. The village is quiet again, but something has changed. They met someone from another world and helped them. Brainy is already writing a new book about intergalactic friendship, and Clumsy is proudly telling everyone how he was the first to share a Smurfberry with an alien. Papa Smurf looks at the glowing pebble in his hand and smiles. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, but as they learned tonight, kindness is a language everyone understands. And that's the end of our out-of-this-world Smurf adventure. What a Smurftastic story of friendship and helping others, no matter how different they may seem. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you love this Halloween special, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Gagaween for more amazing cartoon stories. Let us know in the comments what you would do if you met an alien. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.